Casio advertises the battery life of the GBD200 to be 2 years on average, and during the time I've had it, I've tried to make it last for as long as possible. But now the battery has finally died and it's time to swap it for a new one. So for how long did it actually last? There are a number of things that you can do to make the battery last longer on the GBD200. This includes turning off the Bluetooth when not in use by turning on airplane mode. Also turn on the power save mode so that the watch hibernates between the hours of midnight and 6 in the morning. Also turn off the auto illuminator function so that the backlight doesn't come on automatically when you roll your wrist. By doing these things I was able to stretch the battery life to 3 years, which is about 50% more than Casio claims. When the time finally comes to change the battery on the GBD200, it's relatively straightforward to do it yourself. Here's how. Before the watch shuts down completely, it does give you a notification that the battery is low in order for you to gather the equipment that you'll need to swap the battery. And here's the equipment that you'll need in order to carry out the battery swap. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver, a pair of metal tweezers, a pair of plastic tweezers, a new CR2032 battery, and 1.5mm size Allen key. I got the Allen key from AliExpress, just in case you're wondering where I got it from. It's going to be used to remove the straps, and although you can get away without removing them, you do risk damaging the pads on the back, so it's best to remove them. You'll also need something pointy to open the battery latch. This can be a thumbtack, but I'm using a sim removal tool. So the first thing is to remove the straps. Next, take off the case back using the Phillips screwdriver. Inside you'll see a silicone pad covering the module, which is used for shock absorption. Remember the position that it's in and remove. To open the latch covering the battery, use the thumbtack or SIM card removal tool. You want to insert it in at the end that's closest to the spring. It's easier to remove the battery if you remove the sticker as well. Use the plastic tweezers to swap the battery for a new one. Even if the watch seems to be working after the new battery is installed, it's worth carrying out an AC reset. To carry out an AC reset, use the metal tweezers. Insert one end where it says AC and the other end on the metal part of the watch. And the time should go back to 12 o'clock if successful. Before reassembling the watch, place the sticker back on and ensure that the rubber gasket is seated properly. Press the buttons to ensure that the beeps are working. One more thing that I want to show you is that there's a hidden menu in the watch that can show you the voltage output from the new battery. A new battery should be about 3 volts. Click on the card above or follow the link at the end of the video on how to access this hidden menu. The voltage output is showing 3.1 volts on this new battery, which means that it's a nice and strong battery. And as always folks, I appreciate you watching. I hope that you found this video useful, and I'll catch you next time.